Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this channel. And on today's episode, we're going to talk a little bit about, you guessed it, Mr. Beast. Now, recently, there's been a lot of controversy surrounding Mr. Beast, Logan Paul, and KSI. And it's not really a surprise to me because based off of their marketing and the way that they've been moving about, it just makes sense that people are gonna naturally come together and hate on these guys, right? For one, Mr. Beast had this whole shenanigan going on about how he hired a straight up PDF file. And to this day, he hasn't said anything about that. And the people who decided to actually speak about it, he sent them a cease and a desist letter. Okay. And KSI, well, his garbage song, and he went on a podcast and claiming that, you know, it was all just fake. It was all planned out for me to act like I'm being extremely angry so that way I can gather more viewers and get more people to watch.
But I just do it because I know it pisses people off. Bro, I look on Twitter and I go, oh wow, these people actually care that I'm just saying all these
You
things
said you
about
want to start
Dan.
a real life chant about that.
Yeah, because it's
You are not the Rattler.
I like to continue it because it's just funny.
So you think?
But then I feel like it's reaching its point where it's not even funny for me anymore.
It wasn't funny.
It's not funny.
No, bro, it was great. I'm using it as promo for my song. I'm also just
You're not rattling Dan. You're rattling his
his fans. That's it. No, it's not Dan. It's
But Dan,
That's not true. Why? Because the people who were closer to him, they had no idea that that's what's going on. They had no clue that that's what he was thinking. And so the fact that they did not know that just goes to say it was a lie. Okay? It was a lie. The backlash started to get to him, and he needed a way to somehow get himself out of that hole that he dug himself in. And so the best way to do that was to step back and say, hey, it was all a fake. Haha, I got you guys. So people can be like, oh, it was just no, not a lot of people bought into it. Anyway, yeah. And so again, Logan Paul, well, he's known for a lot of stuff. Things like making fun of, people who committed suicide, his crypto scheme, and so on and so forth. And so every single time I really see all of these pattern happening over and over again, I always ask myself, why do people still buy these things? Why do people still watch these guys? They've shown you over and over again that they clearly don't give a damn about you. Okay. And one of the best examples that I can give today is the food that they are pouring out. It is a common fact that energy drink is not good for you whatsoever. It's not good for you. I get it. Sometimes people need it to, give themselves that kick to get up and go to the gym or go to work or just do some sort of activity, right? Even though it helps you with those little steps, ultimately, energy drinks are not good for you. They will never be good for you, and it is best to stay away from it as much as you possibly can. And what do we know is that Logan Paul first started the Prime, okay, and then he went ahead and got KSI in with him to promote it, and then later, now they're teaming up with Mr. Beast. What have you noticed is that all of these three guys, they all have some kind of shady background. All of them. They all have some kind of shady background. And so that's what I kind of wanted to talk about, right? And so now the news with Mr. Beast is that he has been caught in a crypto scheme. Recently, Mudahar, also known as Some Ordinary Gamer, has recently posted a 30-minute video talking about the crypto scheme that Mr. Beast got into. And like I said, these three guys, they are notorious. They are very notorious. Even KSI has a history of trying to get into a crypto scheme to scam his viewers. And I think he actually did do some in the past that CoffeeZilla went over. So yeah, to be honest, it's not really a surprise to me. It really isn't a surprise to me. I understand that this goes back years when Mr. Beast went ahead and promoted his crypto. But one thing that I never seem to really understand is after seeing so many YouTubers doing it over and over again, promoting some kind of crypto just for it to be dumped in a few weeks or months, and yet every single time a new YouTuber comes out with a new crypto, yet people like to jump on it and buy into it. And like I said, the best example that I can give you is these three right here: Logan Paul, KSI. And if you go to get CoffeeZilla, you will see hundreds of videos of him literally going over and just exposing how shady some YouTubers can be. But it's not just YouTubers. I mean, this goes on a higher level that you can possibly think. Even recently, I think some ordinary gamers have recently made a video about the FBI getting involved in crypto scheme. Now, that's not really a surprise to me. The FBI has been involved in a lot of shady things, but that's not the point. The point is that if on a government level, if they can get into it, it's just like you have to understand that it is extremely lucrative. That's why they are getting involved in it, because there's a bunch of morons out there who think that they might, get the next big thing and make millions off of it. But yet, look at this. FBIs are now getting involved in crypto scheme. So yeah, as I was scrolling through YouTube, I came across that video of how some ordinary gamers went ahead and pulled out that video about Mr. Beast and how he got involved into a crypto scheme. He's not innocent. And one thing that I do want to say to those of you that are listening, if you made it this far, be careful, man. There's a lot of scams out there. People will do anything to get in that pocket. All right. They will do anything to get in that pocket until they get caught. They're going to keep doing it over and over again. So just be careful on where you send your money, who you give your money to, and be safe out there. All right. And I'll catch you guys up later.